Welcome back, everybody, to the Movie Trivia Challenge. This is the Singles Division. I'm your host, Hunter Chambliss. I'm joined by my special co-host, the MTC Singles Champion of the World, Robert Kastner. How's it going, man?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, Hunter. I'm so glad to be here. I'd never get to do this type of thing, and I'm giddy with anticipation.
So tonight's match is Chris Diaz taking on Russell Howell. The winner of this match will be placed in the top 5 of the ranking system. So very anticipated here. So guys, if you're ready, let's get to the introductions right now. Introducing first, he is Chris Diaz. Not from the planet of the sun today.
No. In a very well-lit environment this time.
How's it going, Chris?
Doing good. Had work earlier and then was studying for this. This will be a fun one.
All right, man. So I'll explain to you how this round works. It is a speed round. 60 seconds will be on the clock to answer 8 questions, 4 from your strengths, 4 from Russell's strengths. Okay? No incorrect or no point lost for an incorrect answer. The clock will not start after I finish asking the first question. You have unlimited skips, and you cannot use your extension or your challenge in this round. They will come back in round number 2. You understand? Since the champ is here, I will let him do the honors of asking the questions first.
Thank you so much, Mr. Host. Yes, so Chris, you're going to have 60 seconds. Clock's not going to start till after I read off the first question. Again, you do have the skips, but no extensions, okay? Good. So are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Question number 1. What is the name of the killer in Black Christmas? Who directed Natural Born Killers?
That is Rich Donner.
Who won the Best Actor Oscar at the 1990 Academy Awards?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Who plays Cassie's dad in 2020's Promising Young Woman?
That would be Clancy Brown.
The Greatest Showman tells the real story of whom?
P.T. Barnum.
Who directed Fantastic Mr. Fox?
That would be Wes Anderson.
Who plays Mark in 2019's Midsummer?
That would be Jack Maynard.
Who plays Principal Powers in 2005 Sky High?
Pass.
What is the name of the killer?
Time.
Good question.
All right, guys, that is time. All right, guys, so we will take Chris off the screen and bring his opponent right now. And his opponent, he is Notorious Russell Howell. How's it going, man?
Good, man. Looking forward to getting back into Battlefield, so this should be pretty exciting. Hopefully I get the W today.
There you go. There you go. All right. So I always explain to Russ how round number 1 works. It is a speed round, 60 seconds on the clock to answer 8 questions, 4 from your strength, 4 from Chris's strength. You have unlimited skips, no extensions or challenges in this round. Then we'll go back in round number 2. The clock will not officially start until after I finish asking the first question, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, so I will be asking you your questions. Are you ready?
Ready to roll.
What is the name of the killer in Black Christmas?
Timmy.
Who directed Natural Born Killers?
Oliver Stone.
Who won the Best Actor Oscars at the 1990 Academy Awards?
It's Kevin Costner.
Who plays Cassie's dad in 2020's Promising Young Woman?
Promising Young Woman. Cassie's dad. Skip.
The Greatest Showman tells the real story of who?
P.T. Barnum.
Who directed Fantastic Mr. Fox?
That was Wes Anderson.
Who plays Mark in 2019's Midsommar?
Mark and Midsommar. Jesse. I don't know. Jesse Plemons.
Who plays Principal Powers in 2005 Sky High?
Who plays what?
Principal Powers in 2005 Sky High.
Kurt Russell.
Who plays Cassie's dad in 2020's Promising Young Woman?
Promising Young Woman. Cassie's dad. Can't think of it. All
right, time.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, guys. So we will bring back Chris and give a score update and the answers right now. So, all right, guys. So before we get a score update, I will tell you guys the answers. What is the name of the killer in Black Christmas? It's Billy.
Billy. Damn it.
Who directed Natural Born Killers? Oliver Stone. Who won the Best Actor Oscars at the 1990 Academy Awards? Jeremy Irons. Who plays Cassie's dad in 2020's Promising Young Woman? Clancy Brown. The Greatest Showman tells the real story of who? P.T. Barnum. Who directed the fantastic Mr. Fox? Wes Anderson. Who plays Mark in 2019's Midsommar? Will Poulter. Who plays Principal Powers in 2005 Sky High? Linda Carter.
Okay.
Wonder Woman herself.
I'm going to be trained Will Porter at that right now. Like, which one? Which?
I was thinking Dances with Wolves.
Yeah,
For
you were,
Best Picture.
you were thinking for the one afterwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that they
I always get muddled with that.
All right, so the scores at the end of round number 1 are it's Chris with 3, Russell with 3. We are tied. Going into round number 2, which works like this, is the movie quotes round. Both Chris and Russ have gave me a movie or a series of movies that they want to hear a quote from. In order to get 2 points, you need a character and the actor who says the quote. You get one right, miss the other, your opponent can steal for 1 point. You miss both of them, your opponent can steal for up to 2 points, all right? All right, so since you both are tied, but Russ has a better record, we will have him decide to go first or defer.
I'm going to go ahead and defer.
Defer. All right, Mr. Champ, would you want to take, give Chris his questions or give Russ his questions?
So since I gave Chris his questions in round 1, why don't you give Chris his questions here, and I'll give Russ his.
All right, so Chris, the first movie you picked was The Prom. And your quote is, "We will be the biggest thing to happen in Indiana since whatever happened in Indiana."
Dave Linkman, played by Ben Carter.
I'm sorry?
Ben, Glickman, Linkman, played by Ben Carter.
Did
Can
hear
you
what
say
he
the
said?
first name again, Chris?
Barry, Barry.
That's good.
Yep, that is correct for 2 points.
I don't want to spell your last name because I know it's tricky when saying his last name a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of hard for us to hear you a little bit, but. All right, so your second movie you picked was Paddington. And your quote is, "Once there was a war in the explorer's country. People in England sent their children by trains with labels around their necks."
But, I know the actress is Julie Waters. I'm trying to remember the character's name. I thought they Mrs. Brown. I never Julie Waters. I can't remember the character's name.
That is incorrect on both accounts. Chance for a 2 point still, Russell.
No clue. I'll go ahead and just,
Tap out.
No clue?
we'll leave it at that. That's fine.
All right, so the correct answer is Aunt Lucy, Imelda Stanton?
Imelda Staunton.
Direction, Watson.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why the champ is here, because I cannot read sometimes.
She's Professor Umbridge in Harry Potter.
Oh, she is!
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
champ, go ahead and give Russell his first quote.
All right, Mr. Notorious. So you find yourself down 5-3. We're going to get into your first quote, which is in Ghostbusters 1984. "This is a major disgrace. Forget MIT or Stanford now. They wouldn't touch us with a 10-meter cattle prod."
That would be Dan Aykroyd, race stance.
That's correct for 2 points. With that, we have a tie game as we get into Mr. Howe's second movie for quotes, which is What About Bob? "This is black powder, Bob. 1 teaspoon of this stuff can blow up a tree stump."
Dr.
There we
Leah
go.
Marvin, Richard Dreyfuss.
That's correct for an addition. 2 points.
And
Mr.
Russell
House.
takes the lead 7-5, I believe, correct?
That's what I got.
I got worried about what movies I picked. I'm sitting there like stressing out. I'm like, oh man, I forgot what movies I picked. It's been so while since we tried to get this match together. I'm like,
I got champ. I will give the bonus question or the fifth question, which will work like this. And I need 4 possible answers. worth 4 possible points. I need the character, the actor, the movie, and the year, each worth 1 point apiece. Okay.
Character, actor, movie, and year.
And year. Yep.
All right.
Your bonus or your fifth question is in the category of crime. Your quote is, "But your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. I don't think it would work. You have a little something." Hey, Champ, I have a question for you. Are your friends my friends, and my friends your friends?
I think they are by the transitive property. I know how math works, and I guess that's everything is associated together. So, quite a good quote for this, and it applies to everybody.
It does apply to everybody. Yeah. We are all one big circle of friends.
In this community, if you're not, then you're in a leper colony somewhere.
Or like just everybody hates you.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It can happen. It can happen on the turn of a dime, you know? I've seen it.
Friends become enemies, enemies become friends.
Especially
up is down, running cats and dogs.
Yep. Up is down, black is white, cats and dogs living together.
Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. That man has no dick.
I'm gonna send him a nice fruit basket.
Not gonna lie, Robert, you may have to come on more as the co-host.
Of course. All I do to make sure that my hosting duties stay intact is just mess around. If I'm like who's it, Muddy Waters? Who sings Mess Around? Ray Charles. I'm like Ray Charles.
There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. We will start with Russell.
This is probably wrong. Don't have the character. I got actor Robert De Niro for Goodfellas 1990.
That is incorrect on all accounts. And Chris?
I said Buddy Bulger, Johnny Depp, Black Mass, 2015.
Also incorrect on all accounts, unfortunately.
The correct answer is Evelyn Williams, Reese Witherspoon, American Psycho in 1999.
Oh,
that's wasn't even in the right ballpark, man. I was going like Italian.
The bonus quote you know it, you feel great. If you have no clue, you feel like you're lost at sea.
I was happy to get one time. I got Deadpool. I was excited about that, so we'll retire. We'll retire like that. That's fine.
Yep.
So I believe it is still 7-5 going into round number 3, correct?
Yep.
All right, round number 3 works like this. It is the movie spin around. 6 movies on the wheel, 3 from Chris, 3 from Russell. I will spin 3 times to bring up 3 different categories. You will bet between 1 and 3 points. You get it right, you gain those points. You miss it, you lose those points. All right. The movies on the wheel today are Old School, Les Mis, Brokeback Mountain, Paddington 2, The Wizard of Oz, and one of my favorite movies of 2020, Hamilton.
Oh, boy, we know who picked what. oh, God.
Robert, I will give Chris his movies. You can give Russ his movies if they spin up, okay?
Gotcha. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so if you guys are ready, the spin is in. And it lands on Les Miserables.
Miserable.
Fuck.
So,
is this a whiteboard one?
It is, because you're both getting the same questions, but before that, we need your bet 1 to 3 points.
Oh, we're going 1. If I could go 0, I would.
Well, there's Russell Howe taking all the drama out of what's
take all the suspense out of it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm absolutely. Do you want me to write? Do I have to write that down?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just
okay. Or maybe 5, I'll put 3 and trick
4,
you. Ha ha ha.
Absolutely.
2, 1. Pins down, Russ.
Just kidding. I picked 1.
Chris.
3.
All right.
No one since I've seen this one.
Your question in Les Miserables is: what character sings the songs "Suddenly" and "Bring Him Home"?
Jesus Lord, I don't even know the characters' names. Oh wow. Huh.
Sometimes, as I've learned through doing these a lot, is that sometimes history and just reading books can help. Honestly, even if you've never watched the movie, I just learned it the other day.
Or if you're me and you have a match in like 30 minutes, just IMDb shit real quick. Just
oh man, I was doing that before.
I did that at 6 o'clock.
Suddenly and bring him home. Yeah.
And just remember, gentlemen, you both have your 3 extensions.
Yep. 4,
There's an extension list.
3, 2. Russ, are you using extension?
No, I'm not using extension.
2, 1. Pins down, Chris.
2 points and someone. John got John.
That is correct for 3 points. And Russell.
Blank Man by
Blank Man, the movie.
Blankman.
Damon Wayans. Just
Yep.
killing it.
Yes. All right, so that brings the scores to what now?
We have 8-6 in favor of Mr. Diaz now.
All right, 8-6. Going into question number 2. The spin is in. And it lands on
What the fuck here? Come on now.
Paddington 2.
Russell, I feel your pain. Trust me.
It's shit like this has to happen every match to me, so it's all good.
That's in 5, 4,
Wow.
3, 2, 1. Russ. 1. Chris.
3.
3. The question in Paddington 2 is, what is the full name, first and last, of the thief that steals the unique pop-up book in the film?
I can tell you who plays this person.
Do that. Maybe we'll give you a pity point. You never know. No, I'm just kidding. Not going to lose the integrity of the game. Making jokes.
I should have thumbed through his movies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, and Russ
Nothing.
and Chris.
Yeah, Buchanan.
That is correct for 3 points.
That makes it 11-5.
All right.
Technically means it could still be a game. If
Yeah, because there's a 6-point swing right now.
Yeah, if you spin my freaking movie here.
Look, I did this.
I'm
fairly
joking. You're good.
popular.
I'm kidding.
The spin is in.
I feel like old school. Keep it.
What? Wow.
Hey, look at that. Oh,
You put that into existence.
Hi, Mr. Champ. Now you may ask a question.
We have to do our wagers.
Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Russ
3.
and Chris.
And I idiot that he won because he either way,
Makes sense.
you know, if he lose,
Makes all the sense in the world, but somebody wanted you to definitely go for it, Chris, and you failed. So
Yep.
good job on that. But that being said, your third question here in round 3 in the category of old school: who plays Heidi in the film?
Ooh. They got it. That one.
Had a barn burner, but someone had to bet 1. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. Don't you just hate that?
I learned my lesson the last
Smart.
time I bet too many points.
Just be silly. Just go for it, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Chris
I'm wanting to make this a case though.
and Russ.
Julia Lewis.
That is correct for 3 points. But I believe the score now is what?
10-8 in favor of Chris. So you call it.
All right. And your winner with
Oh,
a
that was
score
it. Oh, that sucks.
10-8. Chris Diaz. Congratulations, Chris. You got a victory here. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I definitely love my lesson from my master acting. Not that I picked up a point, so I'm happy it's much. It's running. Mostly did a great job. No hat to hang your head around. He did a really good job. I had that free. We would have a different game. But it was a good game. I'm feeling good this year. I've been wanting to win a lot of matches, and I've been doing better a lot late, especially this. So, yeah, I feel good. Top 5 now. This is better than I would last year, eventually.
Well, Chris, congratulations on the victory. So now we move on to our runner-up, notorious Russell Howell. Man, that round 3 just
Round
didn't
3 is-
go your way.
I mean, that's what that was the difference maker. I knew my movies, so I wasn't too upset about my performance because I knew my movies. So
There
I
you
got the Ghostbuster, I got the What About Bob. I knew old school, so it just came down to the Paddington and the what the hell was the other
Les
one?
Mis.
Like,
Les Mis. I mean, yeah. I mean, hats off to him. He knew his movies. That's what you got to do going into these types of matches. You got to know your movies. I knew mine. Like I said, I just didn't get that one extra question. I think would have really sealed the deal if I had gotten 2 out of the 3 movies. But I've been on that many. I've been on that side of the wheel many times. Not going to beat myself up over it. Came to play and just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, man. We would definitely love to have you back. Is there anybody that you're eyeing? I mean, you still
no.
have a good record here.
Yeah, no, whoever I'm paired up with, I don't really shy away from competition. So whoever I'm paired up with, I'll face and just throw myself into it as much as I possibly can. Definitely, not need to get the taste of a loss out of my mouth. So I really I'm a little bit harder. The next match, just try to study the other films from the other opponent. Like I said, I just didn't. It was one of the ones I knew the movies that he picked. It was just the fact that I just kind of just didn't go over them. I should have probably combed over them just a little bit. But all in all, like I said, I'm still happy with the performance I put in.
Oh yeah, definitely. So tough loss tonight, but man, you both played great. So we'll come back to the desk right now. Wow, Robert, what a match. Back and forth pretty much the entire time. Just round number 3. Screwed Russ up. Could not spend his movies except for the last one. And when that happens, man, there's really nothing you can do unless you study your opponent's strengths in round 3.
Absolutely. You have to, if you have the chance, you have to figure out a way to put in the time to do it, because as has happened here, as has happened to me, and even in worse fashion, there could be a case where you just get horribly unlucky and you have to try to mitigate the luck if you can. And the best way to do it is to try to expand your knowledge if you can.
I mean, hell, in your championship match at Movie Mayhem, it literally shows that if you study your opponent's movies, that anything can happen.
You also have to be somewhat lucky that the movies that they pick are ones that you know and like as well. And for this case, for Russell, I just think these were movies that were not in his wheelhouse.
Fair. But man, this was a great match. Robert, where can people find you online?
I'm all around the fan leagues at Robert Kastner on Facebook. I'm an old school person. I don't like to use a lot of social media, but I do use that. So if you want to talk to me, I'm a people person. Just at me, bro. Come on.
There you go. At him. And we do have to hype up the Battle Zone. You versus Jeremy Adams for the MTC Singles Championship of the World. How you feeling about that match? And anything you want to say to Jeremy before we head out?
How am I feeling about it? I'm expecting to have the shortest reign of MTC champion history. Is how I'm feeling about it. But we have crossed swords before. I did get the better of him there, so it's not impossible for me to do it again. Jeremy, you are a worthy competitor. I'm looking forward to doing this again. Hopefully I come out on top, but if I don't, I won't be surprised.
All right, guys. So if you did enjoy that, hit that like button, subscribe to Nerd Entertainment Network down below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.